Hey everyone, Robert here, and I wanted to take you on a little walkthrough of a social media app called Parler, and it is an alternative to Twitter. And this is a good app if you want to have a bit more of a conservative voice being seen on your feed. Christians are on here as well, but it's a good app. A lot of people will say that it's a hotbed of conservative or a conspiracy theorists and all of that, and that simply isn't true. So in going through the interface, down in the lower left-hand corner, you see the home button, which is like your home feed for Twitter, for those of you who are familiar with the app. Right next to that is a location-based service that searches for content for people within your general location. Now, you've got to have that enabled in your general settings, and so you can see who you might want to follow that's in your location. Right now, I'm getting everyone who is on the app because there's no one within my location base that has this set up as of yet. Now, right next to that, you see a bell icon with a 1, which means that I have notifications. So you have the ability to be able to siphon through the people who you follow as to where you can check to see notifications for people who you've subscribed to, people who you might have tagged, and comments, that sort of thing. So I got a comment notification, and it's nice to be able to sift through all of that stuff. Now, off to the right of the bell notification icon, you also have the search function, and you can search for users as well as searching through hashtags, and it will give you a general population of the hashtags that seem to be trending at this point. And the reason why there are not that many that are on here that are trending is because it is a smaller social media platform. Like Twitter has millions upon millions of followers, and this isn't as popular yet, but it's gaining followers more and more. Now you'll notice up at the very left-hand corner, you're going to see a little QR code. Now you're going to be able to scan a QR code that every user is allowed to make, and you can scan it and it will take you directly to their profile. Now going back to the home button, I want to show you what my profile looks like. So I'm going to go ahead and tap on the upper left-hand corner. And it's a lot like Twitter. You're able to get to your profile, your moderation, settings and privacy, switch users, user notification feedback, share Parler, and log out. And you can also change your language as well as changing from light to dark mode. So I'm going to go ahead and tap on my profile. And this is what I look like on here, all of my feeds and things like that. And I'm going to go ahead and go back to my feed, and I am going to show you what it looks like to create a post or tweet or a Parler, whatever they call it. In the lower right hand corner, you're going to see a circle with a plus sign with that wonderful little shape. You're going to tap on that, and you have a 1,000 character limit for which to do. Now, in addition to the characters, you can incorporate links to websites and news stories and things like that, but you can also upload photos and videos from your camera roll. You can take a photo or video from there. You can also upload a GIF along with commentary, and you can search through and find specific GIFs that you like. And you also have the ability to be able to create a meme. You can take a photo directly there, or you can upload a photo directly from your photo library. So let's go ahead and take a photo, and let's go ahead and take a snapshot. And I'm going to use this photo. And whenever you're creating your caption, you have several different caption styles. You can go a caption such as this, or you can do a side-by-side, or you can do an inspiration, or a breaking news type of caption. Now, I'm not going to post anything on this from the standpoint of a meme, but in any case, you're able to have a 1,000 character limit, and whenever you're putting in a link to a website, those wonderful little URLs that are there, that is going to count towards your character limit. So I'm going to cancel out of this tweet. Now, if you're on Twitter, you're going to recognize a lot of stuff. You can comment on this particular Parler post, and make a comment from there. And you can also show the conversation, and then you can hide all the conversations that are there. Now, unlike Twitter, you cannot tap on a Parler post and get absolutely everything. Well, it kind of looks like you can. I take that back. You can tap on each one of these Parler posts and get this if people have set that up as a direct post. Now, if you tap on a link to a news story, such as here, it's going to take you off-site. And then you would have to tap on a comment to be able to make a comment from this particular Parler post and or show the conversation. Now, right next to the comments, you're going to see what looks like a little megaphone. And this is what's called an echo. It's basically your ability to retweet. So if I tap on the echo, I can echo with a comment and then it'll show up on my profile, or I can just echo this particular Parler post. And I want to cancel out of this. Now you can do what's called an upvote. You can do all of these things, and you can also share this particular Parler post if you wanted to. And it works a lot like if you're on a mobile device, you're able to understand that portion of it. But in any event, Parler is a nice alternative to Twitter. Oh, and I almost forgot, you do have a messaging feature, and you can send and receive private messages should you care to. And I would suggest, if you're into Twitter, give Parler a try. Setting it up. It does have a growing base, and it's a good alternative to Twitter. I'm on here, as you can see, as well as MeWe, which is a great Facebook alternative. And with that, I am going to close this out. Later.